everybody. Welcome to the TLG at Home program, where we're going to do a series of videos to keep your kids moving during these interesting times, we'll say that. I have a little friend with me. His name is Little Rex. So he's going to be my demo, so I'm going to use him to help me spot and show you guys how to properly spot. So we're going to set him to the side for right now. He's sleeping, so we'll just lay him down right there. There's a few things, before we get started, there's a few things you're gonna need. So if you go collect those now, that would be awesome. You're gonna need sticks, so you can use chopsticks, you can use plastic utensils, anything that your kids can tap with. So if you go get those, we're gonna need balls. We have our slow roll balls here that we're gonna use. Your kid's favorite book. So this is Learning is Fun, so that's one of my favorite books. And then you're also gonna need bubbles. So again, if you guys wanna put me on pause and go get those things, we'll be right back to do the opening circle. All right, friends, now it's time for our opening circle. And we always start our opening circle with a sign. We want you guys to have fun when you're home during these times, and that's our sign, fun. So down your nose, 2 fingers on top of the others. We'll see if little Rexy can do it. Down his nose and on top of the other fingers. Perfect, good job, yay. So we always want to praise our little ones when they do things we ask them to do, which is awesome. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sing our hello song. And we're gonna clap, okay? So, oh, everyone please clap your hands and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody, how do you do? How do you do, everybody, how do you do? Oh, we come to gym for fun and we'll get you on the run. How do you do, everybody, how do you do? Yay, all right. Feels like old times, doesn't it? And that's what we're after. Perfect. Now we're gonna do names. My name's Mr. Dan, and I'm very happy to be with you guys today. And this is little Rex. Can you say hello, Rex? Hello. Now, can you guys tell me your names? Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I look forward to the lesson. We're gonna get ready for our warm-up. Are you guys ready? All right, everybody, let's stand up. All right, guys, now that everybody's standing up, ready for the warm-up, we're gonna go right into it. Ready? Here we go.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and around and keep the beat. Everybody walk.
Everybody walk.
Everybody walk. Everybody walk. Today. Everybody walk. Everybody walk. Everybody walk. Today. Oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody jump.
We're gonna jump.
Everybody jump. Everybody jump.
Jump.
Today. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. Everybody jump. Today.
Jump backwards.
Clap your hands and stop your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody wheelbarrow.
Now for the wheelbarrow. For the wheelbarrow, remember, we're gonna spot at the hips, never at the feet. We spot at the hips so we don't put stress on the lower back. Hands extended, arms out, and then lift them up, and then see if you can get them to walk on the wheelbarrow. All right, let's give it a try.
Today, everybody wheelbarrow, everybody wheelbarrow, everybody wheelbarrow today.
Now upside down, you can grab your little one, hold them like this, and then you can dip them down and get that upside down feeling with them. Or if they're a little bigger and playful, you can grab them like this and just hold them upside down for about 15 seconds. Works on their vestibular system, gets their inner ear working. Give it a try.
Everybody upside down today. Everybody upside down. Everybody upside down. Everybody
All right, now for the somersault, remember, we're gonna ask them to put their hands up to the sky and then hands down to the ground. And we wanna lift at the hips and make sure they tuck that head and roll over. We always wanna protect the neck. Now you guys give it a try.
Everybody somersault today. Everybody somersault. Everybody somersault. Everybody somersault today. Oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody sit up.
All right, now, for sit-ups, we're gonna try this a little different. So your little ones probably cannot do a sit-up all by themselves. So they're gonna need your help, Mom and Dad. So one thing you can do is you can sit down, put their feet under your legs, grab their arms, and help them sit up gently. And just do that and see if you can get some sit-ups that way. And we're gonna revisit this a little bit later when we do our big body moves, okay? Go ahead, give it a try.
Everybody sit up today. Everybody sit up. Everybody sit up. Everybody sit up today.
Keep doing those sit-ups, work that core. Now you can stand up, do some more walking.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody run.
Everybody run.
Everybody run today. Everybody run. Everybody run. Everybody run today. Oh, clap your hands and stomp your feet and turn around and keep the beat. Everybody freeze.
Freeze.
Okay, now we have our sticks. Let's do this group activity. We are going to work on our rhythm skills today. Do you guys think we can do it? All right, let's do it. Let's listen to the music and tap our sticks together.
All right, kids, hold on to your sticks and follow along with me. Tapping, tapping, sticks together. Tapping, tapping, come alive. Tapping, tapping, sticks together. Hold them in the air on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold them up. Tapping, tapping on the floor. Tapping, tapping, tap some more. Tapping, tapping on the floor. Put them under your chin on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Hammering, hammering, hammering the nail. Hammering, hammering along with me. Hammering, hammering, hammering the nail. Put them under your knees on the count of 3. 1, 2,
3. On your knees.
roll them on the floor.
Roll them now.
Roll them, we're not through. Roll them on the floor. Make bunny ears on the count of 2. 1, 2. Make bunny ears.
Big bunny ears. Oh,
Tapping, tapping, we're so quiet. Tapping, tapping, we're almost done. Tapping, tapping, we're so quiet. Put them in your lap on the count of 1.
ready?
1.
All right, and that is the end of our rhythm song. You guys did so good, and we
All right, let's give Miss Maddie a big round of applause for taking us through the tapping exercise. All right, thank you, Miss Maddie. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna call this our full body 3. Now we've done these things before, so it's just gonna be a refresher. One of the cool things is, and we did some of those even in the warm-up, one of the nice things is our children learn through repetition. So the first thing we're gonna do is the partner log rolls. Now remember, the partner log roll, you will do this with your child, And you're gonna grab them and have them, the easiest thing is to start on your back and have them lay on you, tummy to tummy. And then you're gonna make sure there's no arms or legs sticking out. Now we're fortunate because he's got short little arms and legs. And then you're gonna give him a hug. Now you're giving him a hug and putting your elbows here to support yourself because you're gonna roll and roll up on your elbows so that you don't squash your beautiful little one. And then you're gonna roll over. All right, and you can go back the other way. Why don't you guys go ahead and give that a try? And while you're doing it, I'll just re-emphasize, the benefits of doing this are for their inner ear and exercising the inner ear, which helps with their stability and it helps with their balance. So during these times when you're at home, go ahead and feel free to do these things a couple times a day, okay? All right, everyone got the hang of it? All right, next thing we're gonna move on to is going upside down again. Now we did that in the video, or in the warm-up. So one thing we wanna do is if you're hugging your child like this, you can give them the old dip. And just dip them down, hold them upside down, again stimulating the inner ear and the vestibular system. So we're really focusing and exercising that today. Dip them down. If they're a little more playful, you can go ahead and grab them by the hips, lift them up. You can even turn around, which will also give them some exercise on their vestibular system. How's everyone doing? Good? All right, again, you guys can do this at home with or without the video. Just remember to be very careful with your little ones. Next thing we're gonna do is sit-ups again. So sit-ups are key. We've worked the vestibular system. The other part to them being not falling down as much and being more stable is to develop their core. So sit-ups are awesome for that. You're probably gonna have to help them. So again, you can sit down, you can place your hands on their feet, or you can place your legs on their feet and use their arms to slowly help them move up. You don't wanna do all the work for them because again, we want them to get their core engaged and work their core so that they have better balance. So go ahead and try that a few times. There we go. Good job, Mr. Rex. And we always want to praise them for doing things with us. So we want to give them positive feedback. Very, very good. Thank you so much for trying. Everyone got it? All right, perfect. Hello, friends. Now we're going to do balls and bubbles. Now, I've got my young son, Lachlan, here to help me out with balls. So whether you have a ball like this or you have a bouncy ball, go ahead and grab that ball. We'll start out with the slow roll ball. And what you want to do is you want to sit facing your child with their legs out, if you can get them to do that. And we're just going to roll the ball back and forth. All right. Now this helps with their motor skills, their hand-eye coordination. And if they're really, really good at this, you can move further apart and challenge them to roll it further. And see if you can get them to do that. This also helps as a small precursor of them watching the ball into their hands to get them ready to catch the ball. Very good. All right, and again, giving praise to your child. If they're a little more advanced and you want to try a ball like this that bounces, maybe you can lightly bounce it to them and have them catch it and see if they'll throw it back to you. So part of this is also sharing. We're sharing the ball back and forth. All right. So again, guys, you can do this at home with or without the video. It's great for hand-eye coordination, and it's great to just get their minds moving and get them thinking about other things instead of maybe a video on TV or something like that. Fun activity you can do. Hello, guys. You see what I'm holding? It's bubble time. That's right, and everybody loves bubbles. So for this at-home lesson, what we're going to do is if you can get your little one to lay down, we're going to blow bubbles, and we're going to ask them to pop the bubbles with different body parts, engaging their brain to think about what body part should I pop the bubbles with. So we'll give it a try. So I'm going to blow some bubbles, and again, my son Lachlan here is going to help me out. So I'm going to blow bubbles. I'm going to ask him and see if he'll pop them with his pointer finger. Ready, Lachlan? Very good. All right. Now we're going to see if he can do it with his toes. Get those toes. There you go. All right. Now see if we can do it with his knees. You got to wait. So this teaches patience too. They got to wait for him to get a little bit lower, and he's got one on his knee. And you guys can continue to just go through body part after body part and blow the bubbles. And then if they do that well, maybe you have them get up and run through the bubbles and run around the bubbles. Again, another fun activity you can do at home. It's easy, it's safe, works on their hand-eye coordination, and gets their brain moving. All right, guys, wasn't that a lot of fun? So I hope you had fun. Remember our sign, fun? So that's your part of your personal outside practice, is to use that with your child a couple times a day. Use fun. So when you're out doing things, ask them if they're having fun and reiterate that sign for us, okay? The other thing for your personal outside practice is to do the full body 3. So remember, do the partner log rolls. Kids love it. Even Mr. Lachlan, who helped me with the bubbles and the balls, we did it earlier and he really liked it. You know, I think it's that hugging thing. We all need hugs, and it's a great way to get hugs from your kids. So do the partner log rolls, tip them upside down. Don't hold them for too long, but about 15 seconds upside down is good. And you can even spin around again, working that vestibular system. And then finally doing the sit-ups to work that core and really help with their balance. Those things combined will help them be more stable and they'll fall down less. So give it a try, see if it works. And the final thing is for you to read your favorite book, okay? So read your favorite book to your kids, read it a couple times, and maybe you'll even find some new favorite books since we have a little bit of time to do those things with our kids. All right? Great. We're gonna sing the Grand Old Duke of York now. All right, guys, and now we're gonna do one of my favorite songs, the Grand Old Duke of York. And we're gonna do squatting, so when we squat down, we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna stand up and squat down. But you're gonna have to listen to the song because I'm gonna give you some cool clues as to when you stand up and when you squat down, okay? Ready? All right, we're gonna start out like this. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. He marched them to the left. He marched them to the right. He even marched them upside down. Now wasn't that a sight? All right, guys, thanks for singing along with me. And now we're gonna go to our closing circles. Great job singing the Grand Old Duke of York. Now it's time to bang our drums. So let's get on our tummies. Parents, we like to get on our tummies so we take the lap away. All right, so you can get on your tummies and we're gonna bang our drums. Ready? I know you guys know the song, so sing along with me. Oh, everyone, please bang your drums and sing along with me. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. It's time to say goodbye. Join us for the next one. Stay tuned.